This is 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, has officially inaugurated ADNOC's Al Hosn sour gas development project, the largest of its kind in the world. According to the Emirates news agency, the development is the first ultra-sour gas project to produce and safely process more than 1 billion cubic feet per day of ultra-sour gas from a single gas plant. Located in the Shah field, 210 kilometers southwest of Abu Dhabi City, Al Hosn is a joint venture between ADNOC and Occidental Petroleum. Speaking during his tour of the project, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed praised ADNOC's role in positioning the UAE on the global energy map as a reliable and secure source of natural gas. His Highness also expressed his support for ADNOC's plans to ensure sustainable supply of gas and its commitment to developing the infrastructure and skills necessary to meet the needs of the next generation of energy consumers. According to officials, the scale of the Shah gas field development is larger than any other ultra-sour gas field in the world. Additionally, the $10 billion Shah gas development project will produce 504 million cubic feet of natural gas, 33,000 barrels of condensates, 4,400 tons of natural gas liquids, 9,900 tons of sulfur granules. In 2015, the facility produced 2 million tons of sulfur and is forecast to produce 3.2 million tons in 2016. ADNOC has a 60% majority share in Al Hosn gas and Occidental Petroleum a 40% share. The Arab Creators Union has awarded His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, a Medal of Uniqueness and Creativity. According to local reports, the award is in recognition of His Highness's efforts in developing Dubai into a regional hub of innovation that encourages Arab creators. The union has officially chosen Dubai as the capital of Arab creativity for the year 2016-2017. The title, Capital of Arab Creativity, was launched by the Arab Creators Union as an annual tradition, the first of its kind, which is designed to show appreciation for Arab capitals and the role of their leaders who push the process of development and innovation to keep pace with the global evolution, encourage the spirit of competition among Arab states, to promote creativity among their peoples, and create a generation capable of innovation and excellence to confront the developments that are going on around the world. Current regulations continue to be outpaced by innovation, which affects fire safety and prevention. That's according to leading experts who spoke during the 6th Annual Fire Safety and Technology Forum. The one-day forum was attended by His Excellency Major General Rashid Thani Al-Matrushi, the Acting Director of UAE Civil Defense, as well as over 100 industry experts and senior figures from international fire departments who gathered to discuss the latest technology and prevention methods. According to the international speakers, pre-fire plans, public awareness, and effective command systems can play a crucial role in crisis management, as well as reducing potential casualties. As fire incidents are inevitable, particularly in the high-rise buildings, President of Fire Safe Europe stated that they are urging the governments to use non-combustible installations for towers above 12 meters high during their green building retrofitting measures. It was added that contemporary buildings often have ventilated facades and metal-faced sandwich panels, which are potential fire hazards due to built-in combustible thermal installations.
Innovation often goes ahead of regulation. That's just the nature of regulation, and I think it's important that we keep a pace with how we're changing and how those innovations are happening. And so now that we've seen some of the problems, we're now having to sort of look at that and ask ourselves, how do we regulate our marketplace? And I'd say in Europe, we're saying certainly above 12 meters, we should have fire barriers to make sure that on those facades we have fire barriers that stop that transmission. But even more, I say above 20 meters, we're seeing in European regulation now that we just go non-combustible insulation completely to stop that transfer up the facade and having the fire really getting out of control. Well, I think Europe is also having to deal with the changes, and I think you see that, for example, in many European countries now, above 20 meters, for example, it has to be non-combustible only materials. As Fire Safe Europe, we're pushing very hard that above 12 meters, we should look to that, and as a minimum to have a significant amount of fire barriers on the facade. But our view is really above 12 meters, we should be going to non-combustible insulation products, and certainly as the codes in many countries already are, above 20 meters, it definitely should be in place, making sure we have non-combustibles.
The Director General of the UAE Civil Defense added that they will be launching the new UAE fire codes within 2 weeks and have been revised to keep up with technology. While sharing the details and methods of the civil defense to contain the address downtown blaze, the Director General added that public awareness through frequent drills are important, as tenants are the first responders to an incident. In 2015, the authority conducted 758 evacuation drills, and now the station managers will be responsible for conducting 3 major drills within their area on a monthly basis.
This conference is being held for the 6th consecutive year. We've discussed the best international practices related to fire accidents and exchanged expertise on an international level. We've brought the pioneers of this field to the conference in order to benefit from them. After the conference, we'll have a list of key recommendations, particularly regarding high-rise buildings due to the occurrence of some incidents that took place in the last 12 months. We'll study them and analyze them and learn from the findings in order to deal with these similar situations better in the future.
The Ministry of Education has reduced school timing by an hour starting from May 1st. In a statement issued by the ministry, the new timings will be effective for all public schools this current academic year. Boys' schools for all stages will begin at 7:15 a.m. For the first stage, it will end at 12:50 p.m. instead of 1:45 p.m. And for the second and secondary, it will end at 1:35 p.m. instead of 2:35 p.m. For the girls' schools, for all stages, it will start at 8 a.m. For the first stage, it will end at 1:35 p.m. instead of 2:30 p.m. And for the second and secondary stage, it will end at 2:20 p.m. instead of 3:20 p.m. There will be 8 daily classes in second and secondary stages schools for both boys and girls, barring Thursday, where there will be only 7 classes. The ministry has determined that the duration of each class will be 40 minutes, with the exception of the first class, which will be 45 minutes long in all stages. Motorists between the ages of 22 and 30 were to blame for most of the deaths on the roads this year, according to figures released by the General Department of Traffic. The figures showed that since January, drivers in this age bracket were involved in road accidents that caused the death of 21 people in Dubai. Comparatively, drivers from the ages of 31 to 39 caused the death of 12 people, and drivers between the ages of 40 and 49 caused even 7 deaths. Last year, motorists between the ages of 18 and 21 years old were involved in road accidents that led to the death of 15 people, representing 9% of the total deaths registered in 2015, and compared to 1 death in the first quarter of 2016 caused by the same age group. Statistics from 2015 show that younger drivers in the 22 to 30 age bracket were responsible for the most deaths from car accidents in 2015, with 67 people killed in various incidents. Dubai police have stated that they aim to reach a 0 road deaths by 2020 by raising awareness through campaigns and the white point system, which rewards motorists for good behavior. And transport officials have revealed the mobile application taxi services, or e-hail companies, such as Uber and Careem, will be allowed to operate in Dubai in the next 3 months. All e-hail companies, which provide an app for online booking and payment for the ride, will be regulated and allowed to operate under a new set of rules. Officials added that drivers of e-hail companies must procure separate licenses and undergo specialist training that will assure the safety of passengers using these taxis. Adil Shakiri, the director of the Transportation Systems Department at RTA, stated in a local report that the agency is allowing them to work within the framework of limousine companies with a license from RTA. The officials added that the e-hail drivers cannot work with regular licenses and must procure special licenses to ensure that the highest safety standards are met in order to protect the public. And finally, in the bulletin, with travel and tourism in focus, with this year ATM event and new annual visitor report released by Dubai's Department of Tourism and Commerce Marketing has shown that 98% of international respondents from a broad cross-section of nationalities rated their Dubai travel experience in 2015 at a 7 or higher, with over 61% giving a 9+ score. According to a press release, Dubai Tourism has introduced a more advanced mechanism to measure and track the satisfaction levels of visitors to the city, with various aspects of the destination offering from their time of arrival until departure. As part of its wider Dubai International Visitor Survey, DIVS, this module is designed to scrutinize the end-to-end tourist experience and how likely a visitor of each nationality is to positively endorse Dubai as a must-visit destination across the core destination pillars and services that are likely to most impact their travel. Officials from Dubai Tourism stated that with continuing development of specialized facilities, sophisticated infrastructure, and content through 2016, spearheaded by the opening of 3 new theme parks, a robust calendar of events, festivals, and concerts, as well as enhanced beachfront and coastline regeneration initiatives, Dubai ultimately expects to make every visitor to the Emirate a lifelong ambassador of the destination. Earmarked as an area for enhancement based on respondents' experience in terms of both raising awareness and evolving the offering was culture, art, and heritage, which is already being actively addressed during 2016 by Dubai Tourism in close collaboration with Dubai Municipality and Dubai Culture and Arts Center through the Dubai Historical District project.